Hi, baddies. It's been a minute. Ignore my. I currently have a drink. Hello! You know what's really spooky is the fact that I have like a drink graveyard going on right here. I have two coffee cups and a lemonade cup in my water. We don't need to talk about it. It's okay. Um, let's get into it though. Hi, baddies! Hello, hello. How we all doing this Sunday? How are we doing on the day of the Lord? The year our Lord and Savior. Where am I going? Okay. I don't even know. My brain is so fried. I didn't even work that early this morning, but I'm like so so good playing Stardew. Oh my god. How's it going? Did you guys start a new farm or are we still on the old one? I thought you said that you started a new farm sometime. So, load game. Let's continue. You use the skip button to fast forward through text you've already read. Period. Okay, we're back. I gotta get in my narrating mood. But I'm hoping this game doesn't take that long. So I'm hoping we finish it tonight. If not, we will finish it the next time and then jump into our next thing. Don't mind me. Last minute setup, because why would I ever be on time with anything? Okay. We started a new one. We just finished the community center and now we're trying to get to the island of the Jinjas. The Jinjas. Let's see. Natsuki, what have you got for us? Well, it's really not any worse than your last one. Clock it, girl. But I can't really say it's any better either. That's what I do. I'm just in the middle. Huffy what? Ah, well, anything that isn't a train wreck, I'll take as a win. Exactly. And I get a feeling that you're probably the most critical. Hey, what makes you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment? Glad to see somebody recognize my experience. Well then, keep practicing and maybe one day you'll be as good as me. That's, Something tells me Natsuki completely missed the point. So we're getting through. This is day 2 of poems. And now we'll see. I can't remember how far it could go either way. But like I said, I haven't seen anything. I haven't played this before, and the only thing I've seen about it is Markiplier's playthrough. But even then, I can't remember the ending. So, come to think of it, it kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. Crazy. I was crazy once. They put me in a rubber room full of rats. The rats were crazy. Well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength, but you never really struck me as her type. We're star-crossed lovers. Forbidden lovers? What's... Star-crossed is kind of like forbidden, or like, not taboo, but is it? I'm so bad with my terms. Hello? Okay. Sayori has a type all of a sudden. Gasp. Haley's taking a nap right now. A nap / she might just be eepy the rest of the night. So we'll see if she comes in for some anime hands. Or if I'm solo anime handsing it. I'm not as good as her. Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so fluffy spends oh my god. I need to lock in to read. We cannot be fumbling the words right now. So much time with someone like you. It's like she's dragging around a dead weight. That's a little unnecessary. It's also... If it weren't for me, she'd probably just fly away, like letting go of a balloon. Jimmy! Sleepy Hills indeed. Have you ever heard of Doki Doki Literature Club? We're gonna see if we get into the freak shit. Not the freak shit. The freaky. Sorry. I already had one of my friends, they told me last time when they popped in, they're like, this looks like a Gooner game. I said, it's not. Trust. I know all of the words individually. Whatever it is, I don't get it. We're having a dramatic story time right now, so... Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Let's see what your poem's about. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. I like spiders. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Don't mind me going into the guts. I did not unmute my audio, so it really was just me having a dramatic reading for a minute. I mean, not like the game really be doing anything. Sussy game. My first thought, for real. Okay, but also they be having some crazy games. If you guys look at Steam, under their, tell me why I was looking at horror games, and then I went to they had a subsection for LGBTQ horror games, and there was some, like, you know, I can't even remember what was in there, like The Last of Us and other things. They got some crazy hentai shit in there. I said, huh? I'm here for it. But yeah, this game is like a classic when it comes to like freaky games, at least in my book. Okay, sorry, continuing on. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. It sounds like we don't like this bitch. Tipsy. Me. Hi, Batty. My tummy is hurting. Are you on your period? Because Hale started her period, and I know we were all synced up for a minute. Okay, we gotta get through this poem. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. I'm a spider lover. I'm a spider. Riley didn't know. I like the censoring. So I told her to Google it. You told her to Google the hentai. About to start yours. I'm wishing you all the best. But I also had tacos, Coke, and chocolate and Cafe Rio today. Oh my god. Dude, okay, so we went to the club last night. Not last night. 2 nights ago. Friday night. Which is why I wasn't streaming. Sorry, guys. Your girl had to be a baddie for a night. She belonged to the streets. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. But I came home and I wanted rancheritos so bad. So bad. I was like looking ready to DoorDash it in the car. But by the time I went back there, they were closed. But it's okay because I got some last night. So your girl got her rancheritos. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies, and it helps people to realize how stupid they're being. Like anyone would agree to be the subject of the poem is... Like anyone would agree that the subject of the poem is an ignorant jerk. Are they now? Do you know people like that? Of course. It's about how everyone thinks you're what? That doesn't matter. It could be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of super weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid people will find out, but they'd make fun of you or think less of you. Alright, drop it. What's everybody's guilty pleasure? Mine... I don't know if this is super white of me or maybe super ex-Mormon, but I love me like a good casserole. Here's the thing about me is I'm not a I'm not a super picky eater, but I love me a food that I can just like get a big old plate of and just like munch. That's why I love pasta. Big old bowl of pasta, big old bowl of like casserole, but none of the weird casseroles. Like if it's good, I don't know. There's some good ones out there. I don't know. Who cares about what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. I like weird things. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of other people can too. It's what I do best after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Okay, like conveying emotions is important. Oh, not the echo. Sorry, yay. Sorry, none of my apps want to work. So I might just be glancing over for the chat moments. I don't like to wear socks. See, I'm the opposite though, because I like socks because I don't like my dogs exposed. Nobody needs to see my toes. And I'm also really cold, like all the time. So I love some socks to keep my feetsies warm. Like conveying emotions is important, but I want people to think, not just feel. But I want to make people think. Remember that. I'm gonna write down. Lock in, Brenna. I'm gonna write down a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it. You know what I mean. Yuri! Hey girl, let's see what you've written for today. This is pretty good, Renina. Were you influenced by seeing everyone's writing styles? Yes, I was. I guess you could say that. We're not getting into the Ash Ketchum voice. Let me try updating my app. Does it need an update? No? Weird. I was also a bit surprised by how differently everyone writes, so I respect you for trying new things. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings, and write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to be true. That's one way to truly enable your readers to see into your mind. It's a very intimate exercise. I see. Do you see, girl? Do you see? Do you see what I see? That's certainly an interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have an example of that. If you'd like to read it, let's read it. Let's see. Are you gonna have some freak shit for me? Let's see it. Is this the poem you wrote for me today? Yuri nods intimately. Oh my god, the raccoon. I'm sensing a theme. Hello. Okay, let me try logging in like this. We're jumping through hoops right now. Oh god. Log in. Oh my god. Please, you know what? This works. This works. This works. Live, laugh, love. Okay, finally. We got it. We got it going. Let me glance back over here so we can catch up and then proceed. But yes, we love casserole. Oh my god, I love some funeral potatoes. I love any variation of a potato. Let me tell you. It's my darkest secret. I suck at reading out loud. Me too. Real talk is my pleasure is scritches. Oh my god, yes. Dick. Ah, Harley's. I ship you both. Yes, the bromance of a century. Okay, let's. We're so back. We're so back, baddies. We're doing so good. But yes, I love some funeral potatoes. I also love, like, it's such a hard thing because I love, like, when people, like, play with my hair and stuff, but I have curly hair. So I also don't want people touching my hair because it's curly hair. So you love some gummy candy? Like, gummy candy? Gummy? Or, like, just gummy candy in general? Because I enjoy me a good gummy. Okay, the raccoon. by Yuri. It happened in the dead of night, while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences. Well aware that the raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was a symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an urge. The moon... Yeah, oh my god. Miss Girl, your handwriting. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of the raccoon friend. My raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon is taken to following me. You could say we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic Pavlovian. It's Pavlov. Is it James Pavlov? I say this like I was a psych major. Yeah, Pavlovian. Anyway. Conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again. Deep, from the soul, Yuri. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. Thank you. You're doing great, sweeties. Like scratches behind the ear. Crown, back, jaw, arm. No answers. No wrong answers. Okay. I'm taking a sip of water in this water. Manifesting. Blessing. Stir it clockwise to bring it to us. Quick witchcraft lesson for you today. If you stir with your intentions, clockwise to bring it in, counterclockwise to banish. We're bringing in, I am literate, I know how to read. We are banishing the stutters, the mumbles, the awkwardness. Cheers. Okay. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. I have such a hard time reading cursive. Can everyone, quick question for the class, can y'all read and or write cursive? Because tell me why my coworkers who are like a couple years younger than me, they were never taught. It's been the hot topic of discussion lately. Yeah, if I take it at face value, I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. Yes, I can do both, same with Riley, period. I can only write my first name in cursive. That's fair. Cursive, you can kind of freestyle with cursive too, because there's like the way that we were taught in school, and then your grandma's handwriting is a little different. Mine was. They took cursive from schools. No, I know. We're losing the ancient texts, literally. So sometimes I enjoy writing about them. Huh, that's funny. Huh? Didn't Natsuki also write something about that? About someone being ridiculed for a strange interest? She did? I don't know why we got a little southern there, sorry. Yeah, she was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anybody. She's right. Interesting. Like the Miranda Cosgrove. Interesting. I love that picture. The youth isn't going to know how to write the Declaration of Independence. No, literally. I mean, does she really feel that way? Yeah. Sounds like you two have that in common. That's, well, it's interesting. To me, she seemed like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies, but I suppose that's my fault for judging, isn't it? Yeah, we don't judge here. Please don't tell her I said that. Don't worry, I've got no reason to. Okay, well, thank you for sharing with me. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. Ate that up. Okay, Monica, keeping this good energy. If we do another poem. I say we choose all the bad words. Read and or write. Any historical document, actually. Hi again, Bernina. How's the writing going? All right, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going to be bad, I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. I wish that we could read, like, whatever poem we concocted. All right, I like this one. She likes it. Makes me think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common. Well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case, but maybe there's also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when I'm reading your poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. She hits me with a pose. Sorry, this is the internet. The internet is forever. I need to chill. Where's Slendy? I don't know. Okay, but Slendy was playing this game on Fortnite, not to sound creepy, but I was playing Fortnite and I saw him on a game. He was playing a game like something about brain rot, and I need to ask him about it. I sound like Yuri, but in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions, like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a bit either. We love experimenting in this house. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like this one. Oh my god. Slendy! Slendy! What's up? We were just talking. Speak of the devil. Literally. I like the way this... Oh my god. Now I'm nervous that Slendy's here. Slendy, I saw you on Fortnite yesterday playing a game about brain rot. I need you to elaborate. Dang, dude, I look pregnant. No. Speak the devil and he shall arrive. Let's take a look. Okay, let's get into the poem. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Bob Ross type shit. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless cacophony. I know that one. Of meaningless noise. The noise won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Why are we bringing in sine, cosine, tangent? Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Deep. It's even more abstract than your one last time, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just a kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I'm so toasted right now. Not the brain rot. Back to even. I need some of that whiskey, some of that Crown. I'm playing right now. It's apparently a Roblox type game, but they make it Fortnite and I'm addicted. I love it. It's like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of a poem. Correct. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to connect. They're trying to speak over the noise. I see. Do we see? But yes, free piece of Bernina lore. I was addicted to this capybara racing game. I can't remember if I've talked about it, but the capybara racing game on Roblox, I was obsessed for like 3 weeks straight. Insanity. But then I went back into it and it deleted all my progress and I literally had like 1 billion points. Billion with a B. So I can't start over. I worked too hard. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem could be abstract as a physical expression of a feeling. Not the timeout. Ping! the gamble. Oh my god. Not losing the sleighs again. Or a conversation with the reader. What is that, like the 5th time? The 5th time that you've lost, like, in a row? So putting that away, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Let's get it. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. Save. What do you mean, save my game? Okay, girl. You never know when you might change your mind. Or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? She just broke the 4th wall like that. What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. This is about the festival. The festival? I'm having Into the Woods flashbacks. Well, sort of. Do we really need to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. I try to be prepared, but alas, there's always something. There's always something last minute. Don't worry so much. We're gonna keep it simple, okay? Keep it simple, stupid. The KISS method. We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori's been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. I'm struggling. Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're gonna be performing. The bug. Performing? P for P? P for Peter? On the Minecraft. I need to get on Minecraft. Monica, yeah, we're gonna be having a poetry performance. You guys remember in like is it Extremely Goofy movie? No, what's the one where Max goes to college and they have like the slam poetry, and the people are like snapping, and then there's the one like goth baddie. Ugh. I love her. She's such an icon. Each one of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event, but the cool part is we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting it all on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Freestyle that shit. P for Peter. 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 The horse is here. Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea. I just didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Oh, they're so dramatic. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys, no, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud in a room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that, so I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it'll inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah, they need that little like anime like, yeah. It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons. Bring you to the horizon, one might venture. Bring me the horizon, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them and find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Bring me the horizon. My neck. My back. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks a little worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright, phew! Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? She's silent. Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. Sigh. I guess I don't really have a choice. Okay, that's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh, you'll be fine. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Are you joking? How does the rest of the song go? Do you want? I can keep going. 23% Riz and then 20 is crazy. Legally, I cannot finish that sentence. This is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no, don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of the poem is The Way They Fly. Keep going. My neck, my back, lick my pussy, and my crack. Ahem. I'll lose my head. Yeah, tipsy's on it. The pussy! Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine.
Level up.
Level up. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before? Or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Oh my god, I almost yanked my camera cord. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Thank you so much. Thanks so very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Level up. Le pouce, le punani. I need to stop talking before I get banned or shadow banned. Are you gonna go next, Sayori? I'll go next. Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches the sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into sharp syllables of a fierce, confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save this situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Crickets. Slendy, I've been thinking about the blackberry drink all day. What blackberry drink? I love me a good blackberry. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks up to the podium. You know who has really good, one of the local, taco bars. They have a really good, what is it? Blueberry mojito? Yeah, blueberry mojito. Oh my god, it is so good. The wait, I didn't realize my ring light wasn't plugged in. Where are my cords? This one's called My Meadow. Okay, girl. Okay, girl. If you want to go talking about your meadow like that. Speaking of Lepus and Punani, sorry, we're not talking about bushes here. I guess we're gonna be ring lightless, but that's okay. I feel like I have a million other lights that the lighting should still be somewhat decent. Sorry, I giggled. Sayori, it's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? We got it. I'm locking in. Try not to think of it like you're reciting it to people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out in the best way. I see. Okay then, Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it, but hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. I tried to use mint mojito at home once, and I used the farts smelled like mint. Shit was strong. That's insane. Sus, but also impressive. Not the butt fart. Sayori finishes, we applaud. I did it. Good job, Sayori. Even Bernina liked it. Bernina's easy. I will always hype up the baddies. I guess it's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might not be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. That's well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone. The next time I'm gonna make you pick a poem that challenges you a bit more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay, now who's next? Natsuki. Don't make me go before Bernina. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Bernina lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Damn. It's fine. I might as well go and get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. I live for the applause. Sorry I'm not as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. This poem is called... Why are you all looking at me? Literally. Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a deep breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's a little unenthused, her poem has rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when it's spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She hops back into her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You'd better not make me do that again. Well... Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite the poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put whatever face I want on for other people. That's so real though. I can read or perform for strangers so easily, but as soon as like somebody I know is there, I'm like, hey. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing, literally. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it'd be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure to pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival. I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez, I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. But I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort to the club. Oh, she hit the pose. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone, I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait. I can do this. Alright, I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal about it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Bernina. You don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go already. Back in the house, I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori? Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... Sayori fumbles with her words. So let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Well, I would walk home with Yuri. I would still walk home with Sayori. What would we do? Sayori, you really think that I ditched you for Yuri? I feel like I should have saved it before that, just in case. But she's so beautiful and smart. Jeez, I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you really seem to like going home together. I wouldn't ruin that for you. You're so silly, Bernina. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted to, so Sayori, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure it out sometimes. Besides, what's the point in speculating something that's never gonna happen? The conversation trails off. It's kind of a weird thing for Sayori to care so much about, but I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival is only days away. What will happen in that time? What will happen in that time? Okay. Let's get into this. Okay. Rapid fire. Worst answers. Disaster. Horror? Horror. Explode. Explode. Death. Tragedy, sensation. Tragedy. Suicide. I just want to see. I don't know if this will affect the game at all. Aura, happiness, flexibility, disoriented. Despise. Despise. Shopping queue, capture, defeat, question, cheer, defeat. Tenacious, climax. We know how I love the word climax. Contamination. Oh, I should have done hurt. Twirl, anger, pain. Kitty. Enemy, wrath. Wrath. Hopeless, passion. Hopeless. Candy boom. Sparkle. Disown. Danger in town. Depression. Scars. Entropy. Depression. Lollipop, graveyard. Inferno. Anxiety. Jump, vivid. Anxiety. Color and candy. None of these are really that bad. Oh, I guess frightening. Unending swimsuit. Unending. Sadness. Dream, ocean, brand, expulsion, charm. Cry. Headphone fire. Sticky. Grief. Is this how much people like what I have to write? Is Yuri into it? Is that what this is representing? Infinite vacation. Imagination cheeks. Judgment, special, meager, kiss, unstable, alone. Let's see what we have to say. Aw, man. I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano? Yeah. You must have had a lot of determination. Starting this club and picking up piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all you. And I'm super happy that you're willing to help out with the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Weren't you complaining about it yesterday? Well, yeah, I'm not talking about our part in the festival, but it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. Period. I love me like some fair food. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. What's your favorite fair food? I love me back BC before celiac. I love me some funnel cake. I love me some fries. When we went to the fair, like the state fair, I got me like a big old like bowl of elote. Oh, with some hot Cheetos. Oh, that shit was so good. Are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people? I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Monica. She's hitting the pose. Pose 28. That's not how you say my name at all. Also, the joke makes no sense in translation. Question mark, question mark. Where's Sayori? Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now. Fine, fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me. Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room, looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. You're spacing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright? Guys, I think it's starting to take a turn. I think we're entering the spook. Of course. Why wouldn't I be? Just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Sayori shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright, if you say so. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back toward everyone else. But the conversation has already dispersed, with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who's shuffling through some papers at her desk. Bernina, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. You think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across her room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there's something on her mind, but I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Bernina. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her, but this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No, it's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Have y'all seen Invincible? Are you sure? Maybe she just had a hard time bringing it up with a person of interest. Person of interest? A POI? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Bernina. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know. Maybe she's much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it always has been. Not the pose. You're so funny, Bernina. I know I am. I'm fucking hilarious. Have you ever thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful because that's just how she is when she's around you? Interesting. Clock it, Monica. I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it much for now. Alright, Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her, but she's keeping her voice quiet that I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I sit my tuchus in the seat. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how do I care about her? How much do I care about? Oh, we were doing so good. That I'm letting this weigh me down so much. Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary, but there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. Suddenly I notice Yuri peering at me from over her book. She looks away just as quickly with a flustered look on her face. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord, so I have no choice but to approach her myself. By now, it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit in one next to her own. I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Is this man bothering you, sweetheart? Sorry, my chat wanted to close. We're so back. We are so back. Relax, you didn't even do anything. But I could tell that you wanted to be left alone with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts? How are you even able to tell that I was thinking like that? Well, it's something I do a lot. She's so it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring at you or anything. Never, girl. I didn't do anything creepy like that. But in any case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern. Don't apologize. Your troubles are only the concern of those who are willing to share that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find most comfort in keeping to it themselves. But if you prefer to share what's on your mind, then I'd be glad to listen. It's really not that big a deal. You know when anime characters hit the this while they were walking? Or like this? They're just walking, hands up, and I'm like, is that comfortable? I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori. Sayori? She seems a little bit off today, but when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. Wet the whistle. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh, that's quite romantic. Huh? Sorry, I didn't mean to say something stupid. It's not that, I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sayori and I have just been friends for a long time, that's all. I see. Then perhaps it is unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings. Or maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much. Bernina, the world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight, and there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them. Ah, so you think there might be something behind it after all? I think that Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what may be going on inside her head, and she may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today too, so I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Well, I guess that was the case. Sayori, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she? I guess. But you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. Interesting. Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if it was searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze. Sometimes, a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves. Bars. Okay, Yuri, she's a poet and she knows it. And you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware were in you. That is, I think that she would be a very fortunate person. Doki Doki. To have you feel that way about her. Yuri, you're giving to me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy. Doki Doki. So I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you. That's not a compliment, is it? If it is what it is. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? Well, as long as you're okay with it. That laugh track was perfect. Yes. I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway. Why don't we go ahead and get started? Yes, let's. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Her and her goddamn tea. Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. I mean, I can't say anything. I love a good fun little drink. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk and then we'll get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves totally contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Why are we staring at her legs? Her long legs. Okay. May I have the water pitcher? Thanks. I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. Yeah, why not? Shall we go then? Why are we not just going? Where are you two off to? Huh? Yuri was gonna make some tea, so I suddenly realized how weird it sounds to explain this to Monica. We're just filling the water pitcher. Okay, sorry, I was just a bit curious. That's kind of a one-person job, isn't it? That's... Monica, please mind your own business for once. Or do you want to tell me that there's something wrong with helping involve Bernina in club activities? Clock it. My mouth gapes. I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. Then let's go, Bernina. Yuri quickly exits the room and I follow. Where are we going? In the hallway. Alone. Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall. I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that? Yuri, something about the way she said that just made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me? No, Yuri, I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but it's also not right for Monica to judge people like that. Yeah, fucking Monica. Bernina, how come even when I do something bad, you're being nice to me? Because nothing that you do is as bad as you make it seem in your head. Nobody's perfect. You're gonna work it. We have emotions, and we can't always hide them away. But you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane. No. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that? Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions. What kind of friend would do that? Friend, you say? Bernina, I really like being friends with you. POV, if my roommates can hear me just reading this, just having a little story time. Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that. But I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyway, yeah, shall we go? Yeah. Yuri and I walk to the nearest water fountain. Once we fill up the water pitcher, we return to the classroom. Bernina, do you like oolong tea? Yeah, anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle for 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others, even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. I don't know how that's supposed to be read. Hew hew. In that case, you'll only be more impressed. That's what we're getting at. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was just letting it show. And you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try expressing myself a little more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do, when it's you who's around anyway. So Yuri's into me? Sayori's into me? Just don't push yourself too much. You always worrying about me, Bernina. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Is this really a horror game? Trust. 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 I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Why is that? It's a little easier on my back. Because she's hauling around 2 melons. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over. I'm not convinced either. Sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Tipsy, you and Yuri have that in common. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's most likely because your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading? Yes, I have terrible reading posture. Not her, just... So that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieve the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies that I keep hidden from Sayori's candy radar. I take it, since it'll go nice with the tea. Yuri and I sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position, except this time, our bodies are even closer together. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. I'm starting to think the literature of the club is what's Doki Doki. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this, with a girl up against me? When she's less apprehensive, it's more than I can handle. Your teacup. She hands me the teacup, holding it with my hand so that's not holding the book. I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus, because now I need to make sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Crazy. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I mean, it's a lot of women, so I'm pretty scared. This is Slendy's horror game. I use all my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and I fumble for the chocolate wrapper. Sorry, I let go of the book to finish. We're opening the candy anyway. You can have as much as you want. That's okay, I won't have any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then it'll get smudges on the pages. You're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. Where are the sexy anime men? Did you guys know that there's like a date everything for Dead by Daylight killers? I think maybe we should explore that one of these days. Are you sure? Yuri, I have a confession to make. I didn't come for reading. I only joined for cupcakes. Real. No, for real. Yuri opens the book with both hands. Also, well, not you, Siri, bitch. Yuri. God. It's the first time she's done that. But also, welcome in, Lorenzo. Yuri opens the book with both her hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Oh my god. Near my D. Well, in that case, Yuri is already focused on reading again. I take the chocolate candy and pop it in my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation is completely natural. Hey, I'm just chilling at my aunt's diner. Okay, period. Slay. I apprehensively paste the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Her expression suddenly breaks. Hello? I guess I shouldn't have done that. Now she's blushing. Now she's bashful. Now she's bashful. Say, don't be bashful, Yuri. You were just helping. That's something that friends do, right? I mean, not really this kind of context, but yeah, that's all it was. You don't need to stop or anything. The situation has gotten really intense. Exactly. She returns to the book. I can tell by her expression that she can't even focus now. My heart is pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers, but this time Yuri's eyes meet mine. How did it even come to this? On Sundays, she lets me taste the name of food, drinks, desserts. Oh my god, period. So what are we working on? So far, I'm on my 4th Shirley Temple. Ugh, I love a Shirley Temple. But what is on the menu? What are the food, drinks, and desserts that you're trying? That sounds so good. And also shout out that you get that little treat. That opportunity. Her chest is rising and falling. I raise my arm. Yuri parts her lips. But it's different this time. I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth. I feel her hot breath on my fingers. Monica, where did you come from? Yuri jolts back. It's time to share poems. Oh my god. Oh my god, get to the poems. The spell is abruptly broken. I'll take care of the cups. I want to get to the poems. Please. I get this feeling that this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up. Are we gonna... Okay, let's read everybody's poem. Sayori, this is your best one so far. Thanks. Sayori, you've been a little quiet today. Is everything alright? Yeah. Of course, everything's fine. Maybe I'm just a little tired today. Do you want a nap or something? That's silly. Don't worry about me. I promised y'all spook, so I'm trying to blast through to the spook. Hey, Bernina. I'm still a little surprised. I really thought that you would try writing your poems like the way Yuri does. Or even Natsuki. But in the end, I guess you're the one who likes this the most. Why? You don't want to get closer with everyone else? Wait, of course I do. But that doesn't mean I need to try so hard to impress them. I still understand you the most, Sayori. I know that you sometimes put up with me. And I have to sometimes put up with you. We have a wavelength or something, and this is how the poem came out. Sometimes it feels like you're the only exciting thing in my life. Sometimes it's just easier to write when thinking about you. Sayori? No, Bernina, I don't deserve this. You're too nice to me. Sayori has trouble keeping her voice steady all of a sudden. If you had fun with everyone else instead, this would be so much easier. Sayori! I glance around the room to make sure nobody's noticed this. Sayori, I've never said this before, but I don't understand what you're feeling right now. Tell me what will cheer you up. Sayori shakes her head. She sniffles and keeps shaking her head. Finally, she gathers and puts on a smile. It's nothing, Bernina. Let me taste a new chocolate-filled hot fudge. Oh my god, chocolate-filled hot fudge. Hash browns with a new Carolina Reaper. Oh my god. Confetti cake, pancakes, and Parmesan eggs. Oh! That sounds fantastic. The hot fudge is basically just a blocky lava cake. I love me some lava cake. So, it's nothing, Bernina. It's just a little rain cloud. I'm sorry you had to see that. I promise it won't happen again. Smiles from everyone. That's all that matters. Go play with everyone else. Sayori, why are we going home? Why are we going home, girl? I'll see you tomorrow. She cheerfully walks out the door, humming to herself. Oh, so we're still gonna... Okay. We're still gonna go on with poems even though she just left. I should go after her. I liked your last two way better than this one. I mean, I guess I can't be mad at you for trying different things as long as you're not trying to impress Yuri or something like that. Gross. Okay. Like you said, I'm allowed to try new things. Why are you so emotionally invested in my poems? Isn't that more of a compliment to me? No, gross. It's not like I care. It's just one of us in the club has to make sure that you're not slacking off. Really? Well, just what if you just ended up scaring me away? That's it's not like you would actually do that. Yeah, you're right. It's kind of fun to hang out here even if I have to put up with you. We're not connecting. Not the elbow to the stomach. Maybe I won't mind scaring you away after all. I was just joking. I know. Don't worry, I was too. How the hell do you call that a joke? That seriously hurt. Well, maybe it was funny to her. I guess that's kind of the point. I guess I should watch my mouth around Natsuki. Natsuki poem time. I'll be your beach. I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminished your wonder over the years. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go, a shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the bitch that makes your heart leap. I'll be the beach. Sorry, gang. What a slip. In a way that you thought you had left a long time ago. Damn, she's always writing a novel. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in the pile of sand. Bathe in sunbeams and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories on a footprint trail. Set you free in my windy sail. All up in her windy sail now. And remember the reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. Oh, spicy. I'll be at the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you dream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way that you thought had left long ago. But if you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn how to love yourself again. Okay, word. Bars. I feel like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message. Period. Don't worry about the bacon. It's not as spicy. It's supposed to be as spicy as 3 jalapenos on a strawberry chocolate milkshake. Ugh, I need some now. Kind of hard to write negative about the beach. So you decided to write about the beach and came up with a message later? Okay. Well, because of what happened yesterday. After Yuri and I realized we kind of wrote the same thing, she wanted to pick a topic, both of us to write about or whatever. You can really see her doing that too. Making us write a simple topic than trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did something anyway. I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too, but there's nothing wrong with doing it at least a little while. But at the very least, it was good practice. Yuri. Bernina, this is wonderful. She's doing like a limited Japanese menu. Ooh, like mochi. Okay, with a drum roll. I love some mochi. Did a good job at explaining. I really wanted to try to give it more feeling. Yuri visibly swallows. Gulp. Even her hands appear sweaty. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know, it's fine. Take your time. She breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks. Being appreciated like this, I guess. It sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy. Are you saying you've never shared your writing before? Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Doki Doki Literature Club. You decided to broadcast my club on Twitch. I'm thrilled. Oh my god, wait. Please me they should. Okay, shit. Monica. Hello? Wait. Lorenzo, what do you know about Monica? It's Monica again. Hello? I'm confused. Oh, a little scared. And besides, people would just laugh at me. I've seen her too many times. I'm dead. Yuri nods. Even your close friends? For some reason, Yuri doesn't respond. She doesn't have friends. I eat by myself. It's like she knows my fears. I'm dead. I always have my books with me. But don't be scared. That's one way to put it, but books are full of amazing. I know you love books. Let me read your goddamn poem now. Let me read your poem. So when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day. The friends in my books. I am scared. They don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of my body type, and they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all. People say that about you? I'm not a know-it-all. I'm the opposite. I don't know anything. Me. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. I don't even know how to make myself happy. All these feelings, and all I can do with them is read and write. But it wasn't until now that I started sharing it with you. I'm just so glad Monica didn't read why I joined the club for the cupcakes. But I haven't really done anything. We literally just showed up for some cupcakes. That's all I'm saying. It's really important to me. I know I'm a difficult person. I speak slowly. I second guess myself all the time. I read too deeply into things. But every time, you've always treated me just like anyone else. It's so rare that I feel comfortable. But that's why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy. I treat you how you deserve to be treated. Yeah, but isn't she kind of crazy? I joined this club hoping to make friends. And I would say I've had at least one success. If you put it that way. Are we really friends now? Wow. Do you want to show me your poem? Let's read this poem. Let's... Yuri and your cursive beach. Is the beach a marvel millions of years in the making, when the womb of the earth chaotically meets the surface? Under a clear blue sky, the expanse of bliss, but beneath gray rolling clouds, an endless enigma. The easiest world to get lost in is one where everything can be found. One can only build a sandcastle where the sand is wet, but where the sand is wet, the tide comes. Will it gently lick the foundations until you give in? Lick at your foundations, damn. Or will a sudden wave send you crashing down in the blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same, and yet we still build sandcastles. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes squish into the sand. The salty air is therapeutic, the breeze is gentle yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foamy tendrils. I turn back and I abandon my peace to a road at the shore. Drift forward, and I shall return to the earth forevermore. Yuri, what about, I'm aware that the beach is kind of a name thing to write about, but I do my best to take metaphorical approach to it. Natsuki told me about it. She didn't say anything weird, did she? She wanted us to write about the same topic again. I suppose we better compare ourselves to our writing styles or thought processes. You do what now with the licking, though? That's what I'm saying. It's no surprise. She probably just wants to show off. If y'all heard a burp, no you didn't. It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her request. But, well, I suppose it's not so bad to write about the same thing. Okay. Yes, Yuri, we get it. I feel... Okay, we're blasting through. Monica, do you have anything of essence? Hi, Bernina. No pressure. Whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. Today's poem. What is she? This one's good, she says. Getting more comfortable. Yes, yes. Inspiration in Yuri's style. You can't deny she's talented. Totally. Romantic. It's the best way to describe it. But I'm not trolling about this being a horror game, because when I open it, it says, this game contains graphic content. But not that graphic content. Disturbing imagery. Sadly, it's hard to get much of a normal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Who knows what goes on in that head of hers? I hope you don't mean that in a bad way. No, of course not. You must be pretty into her. Into Yuri? Completely misunderstood. Calm down, I'm kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's got a boyfriend. Not the fictional boyfriend. Monica kind of whispers that last part to me. Just a hunch, but... Okay, where's your poem, girl? Monica, where is your poem? Alright. The lady who knows everyone. Everything? Everything. An old lady tells a tale... Oh my god. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders the earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer. All meaning. All purpose. And all that was ever sought. A feather. Lost adrift in the sky of victims. Day after day I've searched. But it has all failed me. Blah blah blah. Monica. I'm trying real hard. Okay. Beaches. Beaches, beaches, beaches. Philosophical, yes, the beaches. Paradoxical. Here's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone likes to write about happy things. Or sad I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? True. comes from the heart, from the pain. You mean one-dimensional? Yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Oh god. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much time into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing and sharing, it becomes a lot easier. Okay, focus more on everything you can work on. I was scared she was going to break the fourth wall again. It's almost like having your own literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, we're all done sharing poems. Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Is it just me or did you say something strange now? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. What's the catchphrase? Jeez. The mood's so weird today. Even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air. In your books, maybe. The only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. Ah, it seems you're right. Always helps us lighten the mood, doesn't she? Where the heck did she run off to? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on. Let's find her. She went home. I hope she's alright. Seriously. All the times you not to go home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well. So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. First of all, stop misunderstanding my relationship. Oh my god. Thank you for the follow. She's kind of been avoiding me all day, so I didn't want to force it. Oh. Curious expression from Yuri of all people. Everything is fine. What did she say? Anyway, you figure out the rest. Let's decide. She may try her new breakfast burrito. Oh my god. I love me a good burrito. Cupcakes. Yes, yes, yes. Challenge accepted. I'm gonna print. Let me check on Sayori though. As for Yuri, you can... Guys, can you help me come up with something to do for Yuri? Me too. I'm useless. Okay, girl. Okay, okay. Not everybody pouting. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder when she's not around. That may be the case. Come on over and I'll make sure you can get... You and chat get a discount. I'm dead. Everybody hear that? We write at dawn. So Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know. Okay, I get it. The festival. The festival. The festival. But anyway, just leaves us. Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks. You always help me out as well, but appreciative of that. Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I can give you. Some dishes. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses. As I recall, you mentioned you would like to handle the baking on your own. Clock it. When I cook, he may or may not be suited for assisting for decorations. When cooking, do you like having help, or are you just like, let me do it by myself, get out of my way? Because I don't mind help, but I feel like when I try to help my girlfriend, she's like, I just need you to get out of my way. Or I'm in charge of like grating cheese. But that's okay, because she makes some good food. She makes some good food. Baking. Guys, let's settle down. Besides, he hasn't gotten... I'm sure you're interested in... Sorry, I was just gonna say though, geez. Can we just settle this already? Do I have to make a decision? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. But of course, I'm going with... You know what? Let's go with Yuri. Let's see what happens. Helping out Yuri. Let's see. Don't be mean. Don't be bashful. So you'll be helping Yuri then? Yes, that's what I'm going to do. I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these things. So I think your assistance will be useful. That's great to hear. Are we done? Are we done with the club? This is a lot of fluff. Is that what is it? Like filler? Like when there's fluff in the fanfic where it's like, I guess more filler than fluff. Fluff is like the cutesy stuff. Are you guys excited? I suppose I'm looking forward. Do you feel that way? I guess you could say. What about you, Natsuki? We get it. Contention. Also, your cupcakes are the best I've ever had. Go well with my tea. So, I get it. Kind of surprised. Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I know I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad. Natsuki isn't the only one who's surprised. We're taken aback by Yuri's words. She already had a little trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up. Must be out of her comfort zone. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori, even if it didn't work perfectly. But let's go check on Sayori. We gotta go home and check on her. Making a big deal out of nothing. You better bet that my cupcakes are gonna be the best part of the event. Darn tootin'. I hope to see everyone do their best. There's nothing more for today. Okay, let's go check on Sayori. Sayori! I'm kind of scared. Begin to chat between each other. I turn around. Yuri, I gotta go check on Sayori. I realize I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend. Here's my email. Should I give you my phone number? I think that'd be the best way. Yuri and I exchange phone numbers. Then I'll be stopping by your house on Saturday. What? My house? Why am I going to my house? Do you not have a house? Because you're an evil entity? But if you don't mind, I would prefer going to your house. Okay. I decide not to press Yuri. I just need to make sure my room is clean. Guys, going out, my room was clean. And then between doing my makeup and costume and all that, my room is messy once more. Wait, you don't actually think that, do you? I don't know. It's so difficult to come up with any other reason you could have chosen me. You're forgetting one reason. With the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do. But not the tense expression. You're overthinking this, girl. I didn't realize. I'm telling you I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks it's really hard again. Straight into my eyes. I believe you. Okay, girl. Okay. Are we done now? Really looking forward to Sunday. Make my way out the door and Yuri follows. I can't believe this. Yuri's gonna be coming to my house on Sunday? My anxiety shoots through the roof. Even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, there's no telling what might end up happening. More than that, she told me she was looking forward to it. Is this the chance I have to make something happen? Are we gonna make it happen? Make it count, play it straight. Don't look back, don't hesitate. I feel like we should save. For shits. Only time will tell. I won't be able to take my mind off of it. I seriously can't wait. It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous. Yuri is clearly an introvert. And also an intimate person. Okay. I haven't heard anything about Sayori since she left club the other day. But I've been worried about her. Let's go check on her. Is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside? I decide to visit Sayori before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a habit for simply entering each other's houses like we're family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom where I finally find her. Sayori? Hi, Bernina. I sit down in her room. She forces a smile. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. Okay, but I love her little, fluffies. Not much has changed. I recognize the same stuffed animals and the wall decorations she's had for years now. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I ended up cleaning it for you. Aren't you supposed to see Yuri? How did you know that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided our meeting. Monica told me it's only natural for her to keep... Oh, pardon. That's true. This isn't a horror game. But I tried to do the second and third, check-ins. When you check in, you can, redeem first, second, third. Saying first and second, third in the chat. But I think I messed it up because I think everyone can redeem it once instead of it only be redeemed one time, if that makes sense. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you're doing after you left on Friday. When something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. She smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, Bernina. Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make the stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have to be worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't even be thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Sayori. Girl. Okay, yes. Pep talk, pep talk. We're hyping her up. Don't kill yourself. You're so sexy. Ahaha. An empty smile. You really put me in a trap. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Hashtag depression. You're really gonna make me say it, aren't you? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Me too. Fun fact, free Bernina lore for you. Your girl has major depressive disorder. And severe anxiety. Why go to school? Why eat? Okay, she's sad. Yes. 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 Does she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why Sayori? Girl, same. Hey. Mentally ill baddies rise up. Shout out to the MDD havers. Because if I knew, I would have done everything to support you, even if there's only so much. That's why I'm your friend. Okay. The spook, if we don't get something spooky, we'll just cut it off. I get it, you're sad. She's sad, I'm sad, she's sad, we're all sad. That's what I wanted so badly, to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends with everyone at the club, it felt like a spear going through my heart. I'm jealous. Jealous? You don't even exist to me. Name that movie. Just biked home. Okay, period. Till I ran into an old friend. You're just on all the adventures today. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right, that I don't understand. And I don't understand your feelings at all. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, Bernina. That's nothing. My babysitter, who is basically my first friend. Cute! We love running into old friends. Sometimes. Sometimes there's people I wish I didn't run into. But you're not a horrible person, girl. But we love running into friends. I'm just so weak and selfish. That's all I am. That's why I'm going to accept these punishments, because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I grab Sayori's shoulders. This time I pull her into a tight embrace. I asked her if she knew. She just said yes. We may not had a crush on. Ah! Not the crush. More than a crush, more than like more than love. Baby, I'ma make you mad. Is that how it goes? But please never underestimate. Don't kill yourself, baby girl. She isn't hugging me back, despite her arms being wrapped around her. At her side, she starts sobbing in my ear. No, don't do this to me. Please don't. Bernina. Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but I want her to know is that I care. I care. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what she needs. And if there's anything you need me to do, then you better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. She said I wasn't good at hiding it. I wonder if I've been obvious with a crush. I don't know. I like to think I'm kind of sly with it, but I don't know. Okay, black screen. Your hugs are warm, and that's really scary too. Sorry, let's go. Guys, if we have to talk through not Monica, how would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want, I promise. I think it'd be nice then. Sayori wipes her eyes. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did, then I wouldn't forgive you. It's almost time for Yuri to meet at my house. At least you want to come along and help out? It'd be fun. Sayori shakes her head. I'm sorry, I don't know if that'd be very good for me today. You understand. Okay, let's get to the spook. Every time I think we're getting to the spook, clock the spook, mama. We're not there. I swear to God, if we have to tap through Yuri. When Yuri's about to come over, I think Sayori's right. I shouldn't be worrying too much if we and we're definitely gonna have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri? Thank goodness. You're a little early. I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. I should have just said I was gonna help Sayori. Really nervous you could have texted me. Are we really? Let's go inside. Brought stuff. Did you manage to find everything? Pretty much. At least I hope everything right. Sure, it'll be fine. I take Yuri to my room. A girl in my room? Oh my god. Also, I just want to say, when we went to the club on Friday, I was dressed as Patrick Bateman from American Psycho. Why did I have bitches thinking I was Beetlejuice? Was I wearing some stripes? Yes. But I did not immediately give Patrick Bateman. I mean, not Patrick Bateman. Did not immediately give Beetlejuice. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out. It's fine, it's fine. She puts both of her hands firmly in her lap. So, should we get started? Are we? Okay. Mood lighting, the whole vibe of the festival. For cupcakes. I want you guys to see that it does get spooky. It does get spooky, trust. Something that I like about you, actually. I feel like... okay. I brought some things for relaxation. Like what? Let's see. What did you bring for relaxation? A candle? Wooden cylinder? Are we gonna perform some witchcraft? Are you gonna set the mood? I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use candles to light the room. I mean, I did constantly try to shower her with my affection. That could do it. That could do it. That could be. Not the aromatherapy. And gave her gifts I whipped up in like 2 seconds. Oh, but that's cute though. It's endearing. One of my favorite contributors to the positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you chose, that you can change the mood of itself. You can even feel it permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy. Almost like magic. That smells wonderful. Do you guys fuck with essential oils? Not like the doTERRA shit, but like yeah, every here and there. I love me a good essential oil. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps you feel them flow through your body. You feel warmer. Okay. She's really set in the mood. What are those for? Did you purchase the origami paper? What do we need the origami paper for? Write different word on each paper. Let's think about 100 of them. 100 words? We're gonna cut pieces of ribbon, and then we can fasten them. Wouldn't that be beautiful? Yes, girl, I see the vision. I see your Pinterest DIY arts and crafts. And I raise you my arts and craftily challenged ass. Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Maybe some excitement. Here's a marker. A knife! Hang on. Pause. The silver handle has an intricate pattern. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That's no ordinary pocket knife. It's like a sacrificial knife. Well, embarrassed, Yuri looks away. You're going to think it's weird. To each their own, you know? But he promised he won't be weirded out. Alright, the thing is, I'm kinda into knives. Okay, knife kink. They're just so pretty. I can't say anything. I own a lot of knives because I also like some knives. The combination of craftsmanship, the feeling of danger maybe. What am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. Girl, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how you get nervous about sharing. But I think it kind of suits you. It's kind of intense, but it's really cool looking knife. Little treat scheme. Yuri relaxes her expression. Would you like to hold it? Let's hold the knife. She hands me the knife, handle facing me. I turn it around in my hands. It feels heavy, extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of my knife with my index finger. Oh, so it's sharp. It's a sharp knife. Okay, shit. I barely touched it at all. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. Cut through your skin like paper. What are you doing with that? Like, I get being a girl alone on the streets, but like, oh, without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and licks the wound. I feel her tongue curl around my finger. Startled, I instinctively pull my hand back. Okay, vampire. Yuri, that's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. Not you, Siri. Oh my god. I'm sorry. Sure, it was a little weird. But I guess she was trying to help, right? I think you're overreacting. You know what? This might be a stupid thing. I take Yuri's hand and lick her index finger in return. Why are we licking hands? Now we're even. She's into it. Kind of hot in a vampire way. I knew that'd be a bad idea. If not for the sweet aroma of jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now. You're so weird. Rawr. For real. You're calling me weird? Where do you keep your bandages? I don't think I need one. It's a tiny cut. It already stopped bleeding. Daddy Damon, come vibe. Oh my god. We love... I almost called it Vampire Academy. Vampire Diaries. Oh my god. Cut through the ribbon with the knife. Are we done? Are we done with this arts and crafts? Please. Please. It's just something I saw online. Are you ready to move on to the next task? Oh my god, what else do we have to do? I don't want a banner. One of the items Yuri asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint tablets. And now we're gonna paint 6 cups of water, 6 shots of vodka. I decided to use plastic bathroom cups rather than full-size glasses. Yes. This is an welcome to Arts and Crafts. We're learning how to paint. Your face is a little red. Is it hot in here or anything? Not at all. Let's mix the paint. Like to paint the gradient across the banner. Starting with the colors of sunrise, then daytime, then nighttime. Once it dries, we'll put an educational quote over the banner. Cute. Neat. Nice. Stunning. It will be more fun surprise for you. Yuri smiles at me. If you say so. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots. This kind of reminds me of an elementary school. Yes, we're painting. Now we're painting. We're Bob Rossing this shit. It's fun. Yes. Wonderful. Fantastic. Serving charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and talent. Like reading, it doesn't matter if we don't talk much. I just like having a friend next to me that makes things feel a little bit nicer. I love some parallel play. I love doing my own little task and then somebody else is with me doing their own little task. We love it. I feel the same way. I knew you'd understand. Grab an unused paintbrush. I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. Gasp! Yuri reels back. I quickly lift my hands. Are you surprised? Surprised? Hurt? That's what I meant to say. Are you hurt? Are you sure? It's not your fault. Your face. There are droplets of paint on Yuri's face. Is there something on my face? Are we gonna reach in? Are we gonna kneel down in front of her with my washcloth? Oh, we sure are. Oh, we sure are. It's hot. I didn't expect it. I didn't want to use cold water. I start to retract my hand. She holds my wrist. Wait, just for a little longer. Why is she like... She looks into my eyes. Intense expression. She breathes gently. Not the hallway light on. The roomies can probably definitely hear me. See, she set a whole aroma. She's gonna use me as a blood sacrifice with that knife. I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. I mean to space out. Can you get out of my house? That should do it. We finish up looking at the banner. Excellent. Wonderful. She's beautiful. She's fantastic. It needs to dry. Perhaps it'd be best to bring it in the morning. Perfect. Totally fine. Wonderful. I don't think there's anything more for us to do here. You could say that like you're glad it's over. No, it's not that. I'm glad we managed to get everything done. Yes. We love when things are done. You start making dinner so you don't have any time left? I was secretly hoping we could have some extra time after finishing the work. Well, Yuri thinks to herself, I think it'd be too irresponsible of me to wait much longer. I'm sorry, I was hoping there would be more time as well. Sorry for being a slow worker. Okay. Gathering all her things, Yuri seems a little downcast. I understand why. It sounded like she rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. But that doesn't mean it can't happen. Once Yuri packs up, I walk her from my front door. Goodbye. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye now. Leave. I will. Well then. Yuri fidgets. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Wait. I kind of say this without thinking. About today. About us. It's fine we didn't have enough time. As much time as we wanted. Because we can do this again. Wife on the Rust. Period. I've been lurking a couple times when you've been playing Rust. I'm intrigued. I stumble at my words. She's bashful. You know what I'm trying to say? You're so thoughtful, Bernina. Yuri takes a step closer to me and I briefly squeeze her hand. That's not the only thing I want to squeeze. Just kidding. Just kidding. But I don't even get a chance. She pulls back. Sayori? Hi, Bernina. Oh, God. Oh, God. Caught with the other woman. She's jealous. She's jealous of Yuri. She's told us before. I'm sorry, I'm already on my way to leave. Really? That's too bad. Is it? Is it now? So that's fine, Sayori beams. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye now. I thought you didn't want to come today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come here and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Yuri. How close you got to her. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. If you ever play Rust, just be a role player. Good to know, good to know. That's all that matters to me. I'm supposed to be happy for you. Oh, to be young and hormonal and not know how to process your emotions. I mean, I still don't know how to process my emotions, but high school Brenna was a wreck. Monica was right. Monica was right about what? Sayori, what I said before is true. I'm not gonna let this continue. I care about... Did Monica tell you to kill herself? To kill yourself? So even if it's an entire lifetime, I'm gonna be by your side until you don't feel it anymore. Sayori looks away. I put my hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared. I'm really scared. What are you scared of? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Sayori, it's true, isn't it? I was weak and I started to like you so much. Too much. I did this to myself. Bernina, I like you so much that I want to die. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze. Do you remember how I said I always knew what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Even if you don't understand all your own feelings, I know what you need most right now, and that's what I'm going to give you. What is it? I love you. You'll always be my dearest friend. Should I? I just want to see what happened. Monica told me the truth. She told me how much happier you seemed after I joined the club. And I know you're struggling with some difficult things right now, but please trust that I know what's best and make it happy in the end. Guys, I'm getting Kate flashbacks from when Kate was on top of that building because I missed her phone call. Oh, things are not going to be well. Things are not going to be well. I didn't want to stab you in the chest. I feel bad, but we gotta see some crazy shit. We gotta see some crazy shit. We just friend zoned her so hard though. What if me, myself, am a gay man? You really do know me better than anyone. I'll trust you with anything at all. Sayori breaks. She turns around, drops to her knees. Ah! Clutching her heads with both hands, she screams loudly as she can. I'm so shocked I don't know how to react. Sayori looks over her shoulder and flashes me a weak smile before turning around and running off. Sayori! I'm left helplessly standing in front of my own house. Why am I feeling horrible about this? There's nothing more I could have done. The most I can do is support Sayori through her feelings and help her on the path that's right. But I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. I'm going to give it everything I got. Sayori will always be my dearest friend. I'll do whatever it takes. Next day. It's the day of the festival. Let's save. We'll save here. Just in case. I expected to be walking with Sayori. I consider going to her house. But let's see what happens. It's the best way to get people to not KOS you. Makes them want to see what happens next. Okay, period. The method, the methodical. The banner Yuri is painted as dry. She sent me a pleasant text. Funnily enough. I probably feel the same way Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it. Why is it quiet? Why is it quiet? But knowing Monica, there's no music. There was music before. Bernina, you're the first one here. But is Sayori here? But is she here? Where is she? Where the Am I tripping? There's no sound. Is that intentional right now? That dummy. You'd think on the days of importance she'd try a little harder. But told me yesterday, and suddenly I feel awful knowing it's not that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way. Oh god, we're talking shit. Oh god. What if she didn't wake up at all? I should take a little responsibility for her. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know? Exchange? Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm club president after all. How do you know about that? How do you know about that, sir? Ma'am? I stammer, embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell her about it that quickly? About how I basically turned down her confession? That makes me seem like a real bad guy here. I'm the only one who knows what's best for her, right? Jeez, you don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. For some reason, she's being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I feel a chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out real nice. Okay. Is she stalking you? No, for real. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. I flip through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed in its own page, giving almost a professional feel. What's this? I flip to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one I haven't read before. Get out of my head, get out of my head, get out of... Oh. Oh. Ah. What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Bernina, what's wrong? Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to get Sayori, so... Well, alright. Try not to take too long. I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself, Monica calls out after me. I quicken my pace. We're back at the house. What was I thinking? Should I have tried to... I should have tried a little harder for Sayori. It's not that big a deal to have at least waited for her, help wake her up. Even a simple gesture of walking to school makes me feel really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday things will be the same as they always have been, after I friend-zoned her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone. Like yesterday, I open the door and let myself in. Sayori! She's a really heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up around her own house? Isn't that something a boyfriend would do? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori! Wake up, dummy! There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter the room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. There's no way it can be real. She wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. This is why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I'd be there for her. I told her I know what's best and everything will be okay. You basically told us what was going to happen and it gave me chills. No save the glitch? I think we found the horror part. Guys, it's all downhill from here. Because I've made you guys sit through this much before getting to the spook, we'll go a little past 10 tonight. Nothing too crazy. But why did I do that to her when she needed the most? Why was I so selfish? This was my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and gave her what I know she wanted out of our relationship, then I could have prevented this. I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Does the other bitch know? I still think Monica told her to straight up KYS, you know? And now I'll carry this guilt until I die. Nothing in life is worth more than hers. But I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now I can never take it back. Never, 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 never. The repeat was crazy. Well, this is new. Oh. I see an annoying girl run up to me in a distance. Totally oblivious to any the girl is... Wait, this is where Sayori is supposed to be. But she's erased. She's erased. However, I just feel idle in front of... Like... It's... Oh my god, it's erasing her. It's erasing her. It's not talking about her at all. The school day is just as ordinary as ever, but before I know it, I get a scare, stare blankly at the wall. Clubs. Clubs. Clubs, clubs. Okay. Okay. Anime club. Monica! Monica girl! Monica, how things going? I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Probably the most popular girl. Basically, completely out of my league. So we're just not going to talk about it. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? About that, I actually quit the debate club because I started the literature club. Who works tomorrow? I don't want to keep y'all up too long. I work at like noon, but it is a Monday, so I take it. I understand. What club did you decide to... What club did you decide to join? You work at 8, period. Literature. Oh my god. The laugh track scared me. Sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there's only 3 of us. There were 4 of you. One of my members keeps the manga collection. I'm just breezing past this because we're familiar with this lore. Did Monica say she? Hey Bernina, any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? In that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I want to ask you to join, but come visit my club. This is like the conversation we had with Sayori, except it's... I guess I could check it out. Awesome. You're really sweet, Bernina, you know that? It's nothing really. Shall we go then? Materials. And thus today's marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. Monica, full of energy, she swings open the door. Hey girl. I brought it. Can you guys hear the sound? The glitches? A guest? You brought a boy? Welcome to the club. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Yes. No, I'm not. Natsuki. The girl left me with sour attitude. His name is apparently Natsuki. Yes, we're familiar with them. Oh, Yuri's the vice president now. Not Sayori. Wasn't Sayori the vice president? I'm so weak. This is the genre of horror. No, literally, it only gets trippier. Sorry, I didn't forget. I just ran into him. We're gonna make some tea? Why don't you come sit down? The girls have a few, yes. In the corner of the room, Monica, still feeling awkward, to take a seat next to Monica. I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home. As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in this club yet. You could put it that way. Not many people are interested, especially when... Yes. Yes, girl. Yes, girl. Yes, girl. She's got tea. She's got tea. Body tea. Yuri's just trying to impress you. They're all still in love with me. Do you think they know what's going on? They gotta know what's going on. How little I've read. I don't have a good way of answering that. Okay. Oh my god. Wait. Testicles. Welcome in. I love the username. We just got to, I don't know if you're familiar with this game, but we just got to the restart. So we're already familiar with what's going on because we've read, this is all from like the beginning. So, but basically, Miss Girl just offed herself. Deep psychological elements. Interesting, Yuri. Tell me more. I know you like the horror. It suits your personality. Yes. Word. Why? Huh. You do like the cute things. Okay. Yes, you're writing your poem? But yes. Welcome in. How's everybody's Sunday night? I've already asked that for earlier, but new friends. Thank you. I've been watching for a while now. I've seen this game a lot. Yes. A lot of people, I feel like it's widely known on the internet, but like everyone here, they're not familiar. So, open up to your readers. Open up, show them your guts. Yuri's gonna show my guts one way or another. I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment. I just got an idea. She's hitting that post 28. How about this? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's go home and write a poem. Oh, poetry time. Poetry. Okay. Do you agree as well? Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Let me reach the most important. I never said I'd join this club. Yes, I know. I hadn't heard of it before you started streaming. Low-key, it kind of goes hard. Everybody being like, this isn't a horror game. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. Okay. Not the festival. I'm defenseless against these girls. We know. You're horny, bro. And besides, the club seems pretty relaxed. Let's hang out with these gorgeous girls. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Okay, but also, because I said the only other time I've seen this was when Markiplier was playing this, I also just want to say Markiplier was also playing Who's at the Door, and he played Silent Still too. And I said, I've played those games. Me and Mark are basically like this. And he got married. Y'all, I love him. My favorite gaming YouTuber is Markiplier. Okay. Time to write a poem. Anxiety. I'll be on my way, girl. Let's go write a poem. Now I'm kind of scared for these glitches. These glitches and these jump scares. POV. We'll go till 10:30 tonight. 20 minutes to see what we can do. We'll see how far we get. We start writing a poem. You have unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Things I like about Papa. This is... Why is it in like the typewriter? Why is it in the typewriter type shit? I like when Papa comes home early. I like when Papa cooks me dinner. When Papa gives me allowance. When Papa asks me about my friends. Interesting. Huh. Asks me about anything. Gives me lunch money. Home before sundown. I like when Papa cooks. Gives me privacy. When Papa doesn't tell me how to dress. When Papa doesn't comment on my friends. I like when Papa doesn't comment on my hobbies. I like when Papa comes home without waking me up. I like when Papa keeps food in the house. Oh. Papa uses his inside voice. When Papa leaves my stuff alone. When Papa accidentally drops coins in the couch. I like when Papa is too tired to notice me. I like when Papa is too tired for anything. I like when Papa is too tired for anything. Okay. What should we go? I think we just need to see how bad it can get. Sadness. Defeat. And keep bouncy anime man. We'll go bouncy for fun though. Everything is fine. Feather, forgive, vertigo, vivacious, vivid. What about forgive? Less unstable, water than hurt. Party, vibrant, sticky. What question? Frightening, anxiety, graveyard. Let's go graveyard. That's fun. That's spooky. That's festive. Insight, extraordinary misfortune, destiny, misfortune. Analysis, twirl, fireflies, comfort, breeze. We'll choose the S word again. Atone, prayer, Papa Bunny, scars. Giggle, vanilla, rain cloud. Story-oriented, grief, judgment, unending. We'll go unending. Contamination, inferno, wrath, kitty, nature. What did we choose last time? Let's choose contamination. Everything's fine. Everything is fine. Secretive promise, bliss, agonizing. Awesome marriage, dark, dark. Determination with the horror, after image, anger, meager, horror. Parfait, puppy, unrestrained milk, skippy. Parfait for funsies. Massacre. Effulgent pickle. Climax, spinning. Hopeless, shame, chocolate lipstick, having time club, shame. Lucky sparkle peace, dazzle, misery. I'm like scared. Seeing that it's so normal now. I'm back at the literature club. Everyone else is... I was gonna say, it's been a minute since we had a glitch. Okay, Yuri. Let's talk about this. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monica. But if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Oh, she's in front of that. Right. Right. I'm feeling anxious. I'm feeling anxious again. I got used to just the fluff of before. Now that you're in a club at all, perhaps you might have an interest in picking up a book. I'm in the club. In the club, we all fam. Yes, you want to read your book? You want to read your book? I feel like I'm talking to a dog. You want to go outside? You want to read your book? I don't want you to feel left out, so I picked up a book. What is the name of this book? This is... How is this girl being so cute? Do we see her glitched face, or is this just like a... Is this a me looking... Is that her? Is that Sayori hanging in the back? Do you see that poster? I think that is. I think it's you, the player, sees it. As the player, I do be seeing it. This right here, I don't think my mouse shows up on this, But this poster in the back next to the closet, that's her hanging. Okay. Okay, girl. Okay. Oh, but it's not like that anymore. Wait a minute. The poster changed. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. I was just spacing out. Okay. She's rereading. Yes, because she's rereading. And then we're going to read together. So it's going to be great. It's going to be wonderful. You can zoom in. But it changed. It changed. Oh, the portrait of... Yes, because we were talking about Murkoff. A lot of people miss that and other stuff. You're going to have to let me know. If something's there and we're not addressing it, you got to let me know so we can point it out. Basically, it's about religious camp. Yes, yes. Lust for blood. Now I'm like searching around. I'm like, what else is changing? It's kind of dark, isn't it, girl? Yes, but my soul is as dark as my hair. Yuri's into those things. She's not like other girls. She loves the strange and macabre. Because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. Then suddenly... Okay, not again. I'm sorry. Don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Little things about like that in the Slender sightings always got me. Something about them almost getting away unnoticed really gets me. No, literally. My whole body gets what? My whole body gets what? I'm sorry if I end up saying things that's strange. You be spitting some weird bars, girl. Let's see it. Let's see it. That's not true. In fact, nothing happened. Let me just get the book. I'm scared, guys. If there's a loud sound, I'm cooked. If there's a loud sound jump scare, I have to be quiet because it is indeed a Sunday night. But it's just something I'm not very used to. Reading in the company. Yes, I know. We're gonna read together. We're gonna hold hands. We're gonna have a great time. She's not looking at her book. Are we gonna look at her? Oh, I skipped past. Oh, what was that? What was that? Sorry, it's not gonna show me. It's not gonna show me. Oh, the anxiety is back. As Dochi once said, anxiety is killing me. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm waiting for a glitch. I'm also looking around. We're huddled even closer than before. It's kind of distracting. I'm not paying attention to this book. Let me tell you. I love me a purple-haired baddie, though. Like, ugh, guys, I cannot wait to go gray, so that way I can, like, dye my hair easily, because I have dark hair right now. So it's just, if I want to add any kind of color to it, I gotta bleach it. But that's so much effort, and bleach, like, fries my hair. But if I'm gray, that's a fresh canvas. Okay. Yes, reminds her of the main character. Never mind. Okay. You feeling alright? A little fidgety. Your breathing's a little... My breathing... I didn't even notice. Some water. Don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. Bernina, did something happen just now? I have no idea. She's acting a little strange, so you don't know anything. Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh no, not really. I was just making sure you didn't do anything to her. Okay, Monica. Okay, girl. Poetry time. She might be a while. Okay. Okay. Let's look at Natsuki's poem. What's your poem gonna be, girl? Let's see. I liked the full pause. I feel like I'm tripping right now. I feel like this is like a bad DMT trip. Painful to think about. Fine. Well, sorry. Fair enough. Okay. Poetry time, poetry time. Eagles can fly. Yes, this is the same. Same poem. Period, girl. I like it. What? Just be honest. Yes, yes, yes. Yes. You are writing. She's writing. She wrote it. She riggedy wrote it. All over that. I understand, but the other thing is, yes, she likes her little simple words. Me too. I'm scanning around the room too. I'm scared. Monica, what horrors do you have enlisted for us? Are we having a good time? Are we having a good time? These are the questions. These are the questions. I'm scared. Want to share your poem with me? Post 28. Sort of barrier. Let's talk about it. Let's read this poem. Yes, we're getting deep. We're talking through it. Well, I guess it worked anyway. I know that Yuri likes this kind of writing. Okay, but where is Yuri? What is she doing? She was here the first time. Oh, that pose, that isn't real. It's called Pose 28. Well, in Dress to Impress on Roblox, you can hit different poses when you're like walking down the runway. And so Pose 28 is like legs spread and your back with your arms like behind you. And so she's just giving me like anime style Pose 28. I don't know if Pose 28 actually has any. Oh, hey girl. Where did you come from? Did I miss anything? Except for the poster changing and Natsuki's eyeballs popping out. You haven't missed much, girl. But yes. Pose 28 is also like just a major meme. It's funny. It's just a silly little pose. Monica. Hole in the wall. Yes, we're talking about your hole. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. Correct. What do you think? It's really good, girl. It's so good. I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say it's epiphany. It's been influencing my poems. Yes. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or story, I have to actually read her writing tips of the day because it's told me about saving and I got scared. I still can't believe that Monica popped in the chat. Like, what do you mean? I don't even know if she's still here. Hey girl, if you can hear me. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long. Yes, we get the puddle. Yuri, hey baddie. Hey girl. Hey girl. You're the one that I worry the most about. Because you're kind of the freakiest of them all. Let's see it. Funnily enough, I played a lot of games that came out of the devs that started on Roblox but never played it. Interesting. Your use of imagery. Yes, girl. Go on, slay. Has she always had like this red highlight around her eyes and neck? Or am I actually just geeking? She traces, looks down more. Yes, girl. Yes. Oh, wait. Skip? What happens if I hit this? Oh, oh, oh. Oh my god, that was scary. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. More stressful than I anticipated. Guys, the skip button is actually gonna save me. Is this a minor? Is this... Never mind. I think I was geeking. I thought that even the music changed. Gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch their expressions change. Let's see it. What's with this language? Did you say something? I guess you could say it's fancy. Yours is cute, yes. We know she's deep and dark and dangerous, and she's very cutesy pie. A cutesy pie, little cupcake queen. Let's see. Let's continue on. Bernina did too. Bernina's just here for a cupcake. So. A couple little... It got quiet. Why did it get quiet? What? Okay, I got scared. Okay, okay. Appreciate my advice. Full of yourself. Correct, correct. I'm scared that something's gonna happen. I'm kinda... I'm stressed. I'm stressed. I'm hashtag stressed. Oh. There... Are you... Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head? Yeah, go on. Let Bernina hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this. Suddenly, Yuri turns toward me and just noticed I was standing there. Bernina, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. How did I get dragged into... What? Who am I choosing? What? I'm choosing Yuri because I think she's going to be problematic. No? Natsuki? Yuri? Natsuki? Yuri? Natsuki? Yuri? Hey, girl. Hey. Hey. Hi, Monica. Hey, Bernina. Why don't we step outside for a little bit? Okay. Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Aha! Some president I am. Just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes, but never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand that, right? Anyway, if it makes you feel... Oh my god, if it makes you want to spend less time with the others, that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. She quickly walks away. Oh dear, well, it looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri's rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri, I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki, or did. Bernina, please don't hate me. I genuinely don't know. What happened? What happened there? What happened there, girl? I don't know. Okay, we'll go home. We'll see if we can finish up one more poem. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. As the president, I should be the last one out, but I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so don't make me... I love being in the middle of this argument. Allegedly, it's my first day. It's my first day hanging out with these guys. So this is quite the first day. I just didn't get a chance to discuss my book with Bernina. It would just be so embarrassing with you listening. Sigh, I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing you trouble. Right. 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 Okay. One last poem. Worst choices only. Defeat. Breathe. Secretive. Death. Extreme. Disoriented, because that's how I feel. Explode. Tragedy. Spinning. Meager. Captive. Captive is fun. Unstable. Imprisoned. Fireworks. Peen. Let's go with heartbeat though. Dog only say woof. Kill one. Imagine if that was the option. Oh god, we'll just go alone. Uncontrollable. Giggle bouncy. These are the same words. These are the same words so far. Skipping, because that's what I've been doing. Starscape empty, or will they give me different words if I choose different words? What about love? Throwing a random love in there. Fun, misfortune, hob, disaster. Misfortune is fun. Hopeless depression, forgive, sugar, grief, sweet, grief, fester, contamination, vitality. We'll talk about vitality though. I can't fluffy anime. The summer quiet. Anime for shits. Frightening. Unrequited time. Presence and cable itself. Awesome. Eternity. Rainbow. Hashtag gay. Okay. Well. Oh, and all the other saves are gone. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Well, thank you guys for hanging out, and sorry, we're getting into the guts. Oh, sorry guys, I don't know how to press buttons. But thanks y'all for hanging out, and I'm sorry we went over, but I figured I owed it to y'all for getting a little spooky thing. Also, do not mind her. Do not mind my little, like, phone gripping. But we will be back on Tuesday. If you guys want to finish this, we can finish this, or if you want to move on to Mortuary Assistant, we can do that too. Or we can do a little bit of both. I just don't know if you guys are sick of this game yet, so. But I love y'all so very much. We'll see some of the baddies in Emo Lion stream tomorrow, question mark, if that's what's going on, if Emo Lion is streaming. But until then, I hope you guys have a good night, and we'll see y'all next time. Bye!